A Journey Through the Stars. Part 1. The Space Mission. Samantha, Tom, and Jack were three astronauts selected for a special space mission. Their task was to travel to different planets and explore unknown star systems. They boarded their spacecraft and began their journey. As they soared through the vast expanse of space, Samantha, Tom, and Jack spent their time getting to know each other and reviewing their mission objectives. Samantha was responsible for capturing video footage of their journey and documenting their findings. Tom was in charge of measuring atmospheric conditions on the planets they visited. Jack was tasked with taking photographs of any alien life they discovered. The team was excited to begin their mission and eagerly awaited their arrival at their first destination. They had spent months training for this moment and were finally ready to put their skills to the test. As they approached a nearby star system, the team prepared to enter orbit around an uncharted planet. They carefully navigated their spacecraft through the dense asteroid belt that surrounded the planet, using their advanced technology to avoid any collisions. Finally, they arrived in orbit around the planet and began scanning its surface for any signs of life. The planet was a barren wasteland, covered in craters and canyons. Its surface was a deep shade of red, and its atmosphere was thin and toxic. Despite the planet's harsh conditions, Samantha, Tom, and Jack were determined to explore its secrets. They suited up in their space gear and prepared to embark on their first extraterrestrial adventure. Part 2. A New Discovery. As Samantha, Tom, and Jack stepped out of their spacecraft onto the planet's surface, they were immediately struck by the desolate landscape. The air was thin and cold, and the only sound was the faint hum of their breathing apparatus. Undeterred, the team set out to explore the planet's canyons and craters. Tom used his atmospheric measuring tools to analyze the air, while Jack took photographs of the strange, alien terrain. Samantha captured every moment on camera, documenting their journey and discoveries. After several hours of exploration, the team stumbled upon a deep crater, unlike any they had seen before. As they peered over the edge, they were stunned to see a large underground cave system. Excited by the discovery, the team descended into the cave system. As they made their way through the twisting tunnels, they encountered a new form of alien life, glowing bioluminescent creatures that darted and danced around them. Tom's instruments indicated that the air in the cave was thick with oxygen, making it possible for the creatures to survive. Jack snapped photographs of the creatures, while Samantha captured video footage of their movements. As they continued to explore the cave system, the team discovered a strange glowing crystal at the center of a large chamber. Tom's instruments indicated that the crystal had unique properties that could be used to power their spacecraft. Excited by the possibility of a new energy source, the team carefully extracted the crystal and brought it back to their spacecraft for further analysis. As they prepared to leave the planet, the team reflected on their incredible discoveries. They had encountered new forms of life, explored a vast cave system, and discovered a potential new energy source that could revolutionize space travel. They were thrilled to continue their journey and see what other wonders the universe held. Part 3. A Dangerous Encounter. As Samantha, Tom, and Jack set course for their next destination, they reviewed the data they had collected from the previous planet. They were excited by their discoveries, but knew that their mission was far from over. Their next destination was a gas giant, a planet with a thick atmosphere that would require special equipment to explore. They carefully navigated their spacecraft through the turbulent clouds of the planet and began their descent. As they descended deeper into the planet's atmosphere, they encountered a fierce storm unlike anything they had seen before. The winds were so strong that their spacecraft was tossed around like a toy, and they struggled to maintain control. Just when they thought they were out of danger, a bolt of lightning struck their spacecraft, causing the engines to fail. Samantha, Tom, and Jack worked quickly to try and restore power, but it was too late. They were hurtling towards the planet's surface with no way to stop. As they braced for impact, they were suddenly jolted by a powerful force. Their spacecraft had been caught in the gravitational pull of a nearby moon, saving them from certain doom. Grateful to be alive, the team decided to explore the moon and salvage what they could from their damaged spacecraft. They stepped out onto the moon's surface and were immediately struck by its beauty. The ground was covered in a shimmering layer of ice, and the sky was filled with stars. As they collected supplies and equipment from their spacecraft, they noticed that they were being watched. A group of alien creatures had emerged from a nearby cave and were eyeing them curiously. The team cautiously approached the creatures, but before they could make contact, one of the creatures lunged at them, revealing a set of sharp, jagged teeth. The team quickly realized that they were in danger and scrambled back to their spacecraft. As they retreated, they could hear the creatures howling in the distance, warning them to never return. Samantha, Tom, and Jack knew that they had narrowly escaped a dangerous encounter and were relieved to be back in their spacecraft, ready to continue their mission. Part 4: A New Discovery. After their close encounter with the hostile creatures, Samantha, Tom, and Jack decided to change course and explore a nearby asteroid field instead. They hoped that they might discover something new and exciting without running into any more danger. As they navigated their spacecraft through the dense field of asteroids, they spotted a small rock that looked different from the others. They decided to investigate and landed their spacecraft on the surface. As they explored the asteroid, they discovered a strange crystal formation that seemed to be emitting a bright light. Intrigued, they carefully collected a sample of the crystals and returned to their spacecraft. Back on board, they analyzed the crystal sample and were amazed by what they found. The crystals were made up of a new, previously undiscovered element that had the potential to revolutionize space travel. Excited by their discovery, Samantha, Tom, and Jack knew that they had to return to Earth and share their findings with the scientific community. They carefully packed up the crystals and set course for home. As they journeyed back to Earth, they couldn't help but reflect on their incredible adventure. They had explored strange new worlds, narrowly escaped danger, and made an amazing discovery that would change the course of space exploration forever. As they landed their spacecraft on Earth, they were greeted by a crowd of scientists, reporters, and curious onlookers. They stepped out of their spacecraft and proudly presented their discovery to the world. Their mission had been a success, and they knew that they would be remembered for generations to come as pioneers of space exploration. Part 5: A Bright Future. Samantha, Tom, and Jack were hailed as heroes for their incredible mission and groundbreaking discovery. They were invited to speak at conferences and events around the world, sharing their story and inspiring a new generation of space explorers. The new element they had discovered had many potential applications, including powering spacecraft and even providing clean energy on Earth. Scientists and engineers worked tirelessly to unlock the element's secrets and harness its power. As space exploration continued to advance, new discoveries were made and new frontiers were explored. Samantha, Tom, and Jack continued to play a crucial role in the development of space travel, sharing their knowledge and experience with others. Decades passed, and the once fantastical dream of exploring the stars had become a reality. Colonies were established on distant planets, and humanity had become a truly interstellar species. Samantha, Tom, and Jack were old now, but they still looked up at the stars with wonder and amazement. They knew that they had been a part of something truly remarkable, and they felt proud of all they had accomplished. As they sat together one evening, watching a distant star twinkle in the sky, they raised a toast to the future. They knew that the possibilities were endless, and that the next generation of space explorers would continue to push the boundaries of what was possible. With their legacy secure, Samantha, Tom, and Jack felt content, knowing that they had helped to create a bright and exciting future for humanity in the stars. Part 6: Passing the Torch. As Samantha, Tom, and Jack grew older, they knew that it was time to pass the torch to the next generation of space explorers. They had accomplished so much in their lifetimes, but they knew that there was still so much to be done. They had mentored many young scientists and engineers over the years, and they were confident that they were leaving the future of space exploration in capable hands. But before they could step back completely, they had one final mission to complete. They had received a message from a distant planet, one that contained the possibility of life beyond Earth. Samantha, Tom, and Jack knew that this was an opportunity that could not be missed. They assembled a team of the best and brightest scientists and set off on one final mission. The journey was long and arduous, but they persevered. Finally, they arrived at the planet and began their exploration. What they found there was beyond their wildest dreams. The planet was teeming with life, and they discovered an intelligent species that had developed its own civilization. Over the course of several months, Samantha, Tom, and Jack and their team learned from the aliens and shared their own knowledge in return. They formed a bond of friendship and respect, and when it was time to return to Earth, they knew that they were leaving behind a lasting legacy of cooperation and understanding. As they returned to Earth, they knew that this final mission was the perfect way to cap off their remarkable careers. They had explored the depths of space, made groundbreaking discoveries, and even made contact with an intelligent alien species. Their journey had been long and challenging, but they had never lost sight of the goal, to push the boundaries of what was possible and pave the way for a better future for humanity. And with their final mission complete, they knew that they had done just that. Part 7. A Legacy of Exploration. As Samantha, Tom, and Jack returned to Earth, they were greeted with cheers and applause from their families, friends, and colleagues. They had completed their final mission with flying colors, and their accomplishments would be remembered for generations to come. The three of them sat together, reminiscing about their incredible journey through the depths of space. They laughed and cried, recalling the hardships they had faced and the triumphs they had achieved. But most importantly, they knew that they had left a legacy of exploration that would inspire generations of young scientists and adventurers. Their story would be told in schools and universities around the world, encouraging countless young people to follow in their footsteps and pursue their dreams. As they looked up at the stars above them, they knew that their journey was far from over. There were still countless mysteries waiting to be discovered, and they were confident that the next generation of explorers would pick up where they had left off and continue to push the boundaries of what was possible. And so, Samantha, Tom, and Jack bid farewell to the world they had known for so long, ready to explore new horizons and embark on new adventures. They knew that the future was bright and that anything was possible, as long as you had the courage and determination to pursue your dream. And so they set off into the unknown, eager to explore the vast universe that lay ahead of them. And, as they journeyed ever further, they knew that they were part of a legacy of exploration that would endure for all time.